You are listening to Comedy Club for Kids presents Radio Nonsense, Radio Nonsense, Radio Nonsense, Radio Nonsense, Radio Nonsense. Hi there, my name is Jerry. No, not Berry. No, not Ferry. No, not Linda. That's my colleague's name. Anyway, my name is Jerry Footsickle, and I have got news for you. Sorry, I lied about that, just like when McDonald's workers say the machines are broken. Also, I've got a question. Why does macaroni not have a singular Linda eating it? Wow, thanks to Taylor for that excellent intro to this week's episode. Though I suppose macaroni doesn't have a singular Linda eating it because we don't know where Linda is. And if she was eating a macaroni, we'd find her because we'd say, hey, there's Linda, she's eating a macaroni. I suppose it may have multiple Lindas eating it, though. We just don't know. Anyway, hello and welcome to Radio Nonsense, the official Comedy Club for Kids podcast that's suitable for all ages from 2 and everything in between. I'm Tiernan, and this week I am head high in Stinky Hippos, Linda is still nowhere to be seen, and the delivery from Lemons R Us is now 4 days late. Hello?
Hello? What are you saying? Why don't you do an episode for GNU listeners, eh? That's all we want. Explain it for all us GNU listeners.
Huh? How do you know what I'm doing in this episode before it's even finished? Hello? Hello? That is a good point, though, I guess. A lot has happened on this show in the past 7 seasons of important questions, expert guests, 0 Lindas, and many, many stinky hippos that smell like someone's farted into a wheelbarrow of old whelks on a bad Tuesday. So, if you didn't know what any of that means, what I've just said, if all of that is just confusing to you, and it's your very first time hearing this show, probably just doesn't make any sense, does it? It sounds weird. So I guess what do I need to tell new listeners? Well, on this show, I sit here at Comedy Club for Kids HQ, and I generally try to stop it from collapsing. Over on that shelf there, I keep a small collection of farting animals that all you listeners like to always send in. That was the farting cheetah. He's awful. And then there's Linda. She isn't here. Are you, Linda? 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 Nope, still not here. And then over here is where a robot used to be, but isn't now. And over there is a fridge full of the stinkiest hippos known to humankind. Hello?
No, this is not what GNU listeners want. No, no, no.
How did you know what I was saying when the podcast isn't finished? And what exactly do they want then? Hello? Hello? So weird. Well, maybe new listeners, you want to know about the most important part of Radio Nonsense, which is, of course, the mailbag. And this week, Benjamin, who is Infinity Cat's old, sent in this. I finally found Linda. She said she quit Radio Nonsense and now works at McDonald's. Oh, and also, chia! Chia? Like popular health food chia seeds, Benjamin? If you shout it aloud, do you get the same healthy benefits without having to eat all those little seeds that look like nits or pill bugs and they'll get stuck in your teeth? Well, if it works, I'll give it a try. Chia! Wow. You know what? My knees feel amazing now. Wait a second. They didn't feel bad in the first place. But thank you for the info on Linda, Benjamin. She hasn't quit Radio Nonsense, as I've had no letter of resignation from her. So that means she's still employed and had better turn up with a medium fries for me and a milkshake, or I'll be very, very annoyed. And then there's this email which says, Greetings, I am a talent scout, and last time that you sang a song written by Wailing Carrot, we've decided we want you to be a famous pop star, but we need one more sample. Please sing again so we can decide for sure. As we are not 100% sure yet, but we're pretty sure, we will make you a star. Please sing Poo Poo Sinker in a style completely new if you want to succeed. Yours sincerely, Posh Talent Spotter 2.0. Whoa! You'll make me a star, Posh Talent Spotter 2.0, so I'll be boiling hot and really gassy? Yeah, it sounds amazing, actually. I could live in space and stuff. For the new listeners, I was asked to sing Poo Poo Sinker not that long ago, and I was promised fame and fortune, but none of that seemed to happen, so I guess this is worth a go again, though, right? So completely different style. How about Jazzy? Poo Poo sinker. It's a poo-poo sinker. What a real stinker. It's a boo-ba-ba-doo-ba-da-boo-ba-da. Hello?
How dare you? This is not what GNU listeners want either.
Well, what do they... So weird. Well, new listeners, I'd better tell you that if you want to send in anything else at all, whether it's requests for songs, a joke you've written, ideas on where Linda might be, or you have a question that you need the answer for, please get your nearest globular cheeseheads, sorry, I mean grown-ups, to help you email me at podcast@comedyclub4kids.co.uk. If you message on Spotify or leave a review on Apple Podcasts, I will also see that as well, so you can try that. And you lot are sending in so many messages at the moment, which is amazing. But if I don't read them all out, then I'm sorry. Or it's because the stinky hippos have eaten them, or Linda took them to McDonald's with her and Grimace stole them. But I will try to give you all a mention when I can. And don't forget to check out comedyclubforkids.co.uk to see where our live shows are, and hopefully I'll see you there if I'm on the bill that day too. Well, I hope that's what new listeners want. Hello?
No, it's not. GNU listeners want something else.
Oh, well, while I figure out what to do for new listeners, you listen to this most importantest bit. Today's guest on Radio Nonsense is the incredible Duncan Oakley. He's back once again, the owner of the world's largest collection of broken escalators. Duncan, it is so nice to have you on the show again. How are you?
Hi there. I'm going up in the world.
But they're broken escalators. So are you going up, or are you?
I know, but they are still stairs.
That's true, actually, isn't it? Do you know that that's something that's always bothered me about escalators is they never stop working, because if they stop working, they're stairs.
No, it's exhausting for them. This is why they've stopped working, which they can't do.
Yeah.
It's such a quandary because they now don't know if they're working or not. It's a real identity crisis for them. They don't know, are we working, are we not? Because you seem to still be going upstairs. Well, I have to go upstairs because that's where all the buttons are. To try and fix it.
I suppose the one thing they can't do if they're broken, because and I don't know how many of the listeners will know about this, but I have a vivid memory of being a kid and there being lots of adverts about the escalators will eat your shoes and if you don't tie your laces, they'll eat your laces and they'll eat, I don't know, your family. And now I guess...
Yeah, that's what happened to my grandmother.
Oh, was it?
In fact, both of my grandparents on that side of the family went down escalators.
Oh.
Yeah, they... We put food down the little cracks for them.
That's nice. So I was worried they wouldn't get fed. Yeah. But it's very nice of you. If you considering both your grandparents are eaten by escalators, it's very kind of you to take in broken escalators yourself.
Well, they fed us as children. So we just owe it. I think we owe it to the escalator community because they're looking after our grandparents. I do it for nothing. I do it for free. Yeah. See, I was having to get to the top of the stairs, and because I was told the escalator was broken, I was taking a really big run up with roller skates on, with a little ramp at the bottom that I built, trying to jump all the way to the top. Wow. And then it turns out you can just walk up the stairs.
Yes. I know it's a common misconception, that, isn't it? And I've definitely been to train stations or tube stations, wherever, where it says this escalator is broken, and I've thought, but I could walk up it.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah.
I will give you one tip: take your roller skates off.
Right. Okay. So that's not useful
before you walk up it. No.
They say that about lot of. There's a lot of situations where I'm told take your roller skates off, and I.
Yep. Swimming.
Yes. Getting on an aeroplane.
Ice skating.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Generally, I think when you have to feed the monkeys at the zoo.
Yeah, if you're on an aeroplane, the skates are okay for going up and down the wings.
Yeah.
But eventually that plane's going to take off.
Yeah.
And then you really have to hold on. And
Yeah, it's quite good when if you get forced to go inside the aeroplane, which has happened because they get really funny about that.
Oh yes, I've been inside one.
Yeah,
as well.
It's weird, that, isn't it? It's like, what's the point? It's not as fun. But then when the plane takes off, you're in roller skates, you slide all the way to the back, and that's quite fun. And then you know when it's landing because you slide all the way to the front again.
Yes, and you distribute food as you
Yes,
go
that's right. Yeah, that's
to all the other
and then
people in
scratch
there. There's
cards.
loads of people in there, isn't there? When you go inside an
Mm.
airplane, surprising how many people are in it. Because when you're outside it, there's just you.
It's weird, and I think those people must live in there. That's why I always my work. So I often don't go in because I think I must be interrupting these people at home.
Yeah. Am I allowed in there? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know. It's very odd, isn't it? But
Yeah, it's weird.
I should the wings look like you can sit on them, so that's what I just thought. You must.
Yeah.
That's the bit.
It's just so much more peaceful on the outside of the aeroplane.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all other creatures, like say, I know that you shouldn't really ride a creature like it's a vehicle, apart from maybe horses. But you would sit on the back of a horse, or in the olden days, maybe an elephant or a camel. So you sit on the back of an airplane, right? Or you roller skate on its wings. That's how it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you do it in the wild.
Yes.
That's how airplanes do it in the wild.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Same with cars, isn't it? You just sit on the top of a car. Or...
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and then you have to attach reins to the front of the car.
But that's why the really fast cars have that grab rail at the back.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yes.
Like they call it a spoiler because they think it spoils the look of the car, but it's actually for hanging on to at high speeds.
Oh, is that why it's called? I thought it ruined the ends of films for people. I thought if you went in too close, it would tell you the ending of your favourite books and films.
I never made that connection. I have never made that connection. Of course, that makes perfect sense now you say that.
Yeah, it's awful. It's really terrible because you just think, oh, I'm just gonna, I don't know, walk next to this car, and then it will suddenly, whisper to you.
Yes.
I was going to say the endings of films, and I thought I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin any films for the listeners, so I don't want to give away. I don't want to be a spoiler myself.
No. If you really want to spoil a film, just eat popcorn really noisily. And so each time you swallow, do a really big burp.
That's good. That's true. Do you know? You're right. There's many ways to spoil a film without saying what happens at the end. You can just be really annoying in the cinema. You can keep pausing. If you're watching it at home, you can keep pausing it because you need a wee. That's really annoying. That spoils a film. Yeah.
In the cinema.
You can do it in the cinema. If you can pause.
Yes, if you can do it in the cinema, it really upsets everyone.
That's really that really spoils.
Yeah.
Really spoils the film.
Right. Yeah.
I find the thing that. And I don't do this, and I'm gonna. But when other people ask what's going on all the time, when they could just watch the film, what's happening? What's this person doing? Oh, is that going to do that? And it's like, watch the film, because if you watch the film, it will tell you these things.
Yes, but then also, which way do they want it? Because also, if you stand at the front by the screen in the cinema and tell them what's going on all the way through, they don't like that either.
Yeah. I've tried it when a film's based on a book. I stand at the front and I read the book so that they know. Yeah.
Do they like it?
No one likes it. They tell me to leave and they get really upset.
Yeah.
It's really.
Do you even like it?
No, I don't like it. I don't like doing it. I'm there to watch a
weird,
film. I'm there to eat popcorn really loudly and shout things, and so I don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's because also they always tell you to turn your phones off in the cinema. But if I turn my phone off, how am I meant to look up what's happening in the film to tell other people when they ask what's happening in the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recent.
When I go into the cinema, they do a spoiler alert.
Oh, do they?
They say spoiler alert. Duncan's here.
And then do other people get up and leave, or are they happy?
It's up to them then, isn't it? They've been alerted.
Yes, that's true. Does that happen only in cinemas, or do you get it everywhere you go?
Everywhere I go.
Yeah. It's necessary.
I don't think it's necessary for them.
Yeah, for them. That's what I mean. I think with your reputation,
I do it out of choice.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's very useful. But I think that the issue is Duncan, and I say this as a big fan of yours, but I think with your roller skating skills, with your broken escalator connection, you're very much a bit like sort of Marmite. Some people really love you, and some people try and be on the opposite side of the world from you.
Honestly, some people will try and spread me thinly on toast.
Yes.
And
that's weird.
freaks me out every time.
And they have to use such a large knife and such a big bit of toast.
Yeah, it's a big bit of toast. But when I get up, it really freaks them out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've got used to it now, and so they try and spread me thinly on toast, and I let them do it for a bit, and I just sort of stay still.
Whoa.
And then I just suddenly like turn my head and open my eyes and look at them. And go, good morning. And it freaks them out every time.
It's
brilliant.
Amazing. It also, I think the fact that you hide in a giant pot of
See,
Marmite.
some people don't like it.
Don't. Yes. Some people don't like it.
Some people like it. Some people don't.
I think it's the fact that you spend all day hiding in a big pot of Marmite. I think that's the bit that no one expects. They assume there's going to be Marmite.
That's the real trick.
Yes.
That's the real trick, is staying in that jar as long as you can. Because some days they might not want Marmite.
No.
Some people don't even like it. I don't know why they've got it in the cupboard.
It's odd, that, isn't it? People that don't like it still have it, and then they complain about having it. And that seems to be... I think maybe it's the law that you have to have a jar of Marmite, whether you like it or not.
You have to know if you like it or not.
Yes. Yeah, because...
you don't have Marmite, how will you know?
It's a really good point.
That's where I come in.
Well, but then that's not helpful, because they don't find out if they like Marmite or not. They just find out if they like you or not.
Helpful.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. Helpful.
What were you going for? What was your aim with the Marmite?
Purely spoiling.
Just spoiling it, sure.
Freaking people out, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought of it from their point of view before. Oh well.
I mean, I don't think you need to. You're not them. You're you. You may as well, if you think of it from their point of view.
I'm me.
How are you going to think of what your point of view is?
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're not me.
Yes, they're not you,
and they're not Marmite.
They're not. Well, unless they are.
Yeah, but that'd be in another jar.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Oh, imagine being two Marmites in one jar. Maybe someone will like one of them and not like the other.
Maybe they don't like each other. That would be weird if they like themselves but they don't like each other, or they.
Something happening here. Yeah.
It's very what's I have that for because I'm sure you know, Duncan, but some of our listeners are in other parts of the world. Some of them are in space, some of them are in the sea, some of them are non-existent. But the other people on the other side of the world, is it Vegemite they have in Australia? Is that the one?
It's Vegemite in Australia, and the ones under the sea have.
Oh yes. It's harder to hide in a jar under the sea, because then you get found by a diver, and then considered to be treasure.
You might like one, and you might like the other. You might like both, or you might be like another. You might be like your dad, or you might be like your mother. Somebody somewhere likes Marmite.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I think that's the jingle from the advert, wasn't it?
Something that was great. Did you write that? Was that your...
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, in 1926.
Wow. I thought that was you.
Yeah, the words is still coming.
That's good. I'm pleased. I mean, it sounds like one of yours, so I just assumed, but yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes.
I think that's probably because it was my voice doing it.
Yes, I think that's very true. It's very true. Well, listen, Duncan, it's so nice to have you on Radio Nonsense again. I'm so pleased you come back in between jumping up escalators in roller skates.
Come back, I've been waiting.
Oh, have you just been sat here since the last one?
Yeah, I've just been sat. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I've had to send my children out to do the escalators.
Oh, did I forget to hang up the call last time?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
It's been what? Month?
It's been years.
A year?
Years, yeah. It's a good year or so, yeah.
Feels like it. Anyway, nice to be back on, though. Nice to see you.
I know, it's great to see you again. Have you just been sitting exactly there and just sort of kind of melding into the sofa? Is that how...
Yeah.
I've
actually, I've not left this sofa. I don't know if I could anymore.
Yeah, I think it's probably like you're probably attached to it now.
Yeah. I've rigged up a little piping system. I did that on the first
Oh,
day.
that's good.
Piping system to the toilet, and then one from the kitchen into my mouth, so it just sort of comes in and goes out
That's
again.
great. That sounds lovely,
And
actually.
I just sit here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's stopped you. It's really stopped you getting up getting up to your Marmite antics. So I think I'm sorry about that. You could have done.
Yeah, it has a little bit. So hopefully today, if you hang up
Oh, hang up properly.
properly, I can go back to that. And my children have been feeding Nan and Grandad, so in the escalator.
So it's all been all
But
right. It doesn't. You know what? If
yeah,
someone said I
they're
had to
all right.
sit on a sofa for a year, I'd actually be quite happy about that.
Yeah, it depends on the
Sure,
sofa,
sure.
obviously, but yeah, I think
Yes. Yeah. Don't like. As long as your sofa isn't full of stones or something, then you're probably okay. Yeah.
no, traditional
Oh,
cushions.
good. You're fine. You're fine. Well,
Mm.
as long as they're not pin cushions, are they?
No, they're made of
Oh,
cheese.
good. Oh, fine. You're fine. Right. Well, I'm sorry.
Traditional cheese cushion sofa.
Cheese and Marmite goes very nicely.
I find it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there you go. That's been.
Yeah.
But you know, I was gonna apologise for having left you hanging for basically a year and a bit since you were last on the show.
No, don't. It's been very
But
interesting.
yeah, it sounds actually like you've had a lovely time. So I'm quite jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe this time, if you don't hang up, then I'll sit around and I'll wait for the next time. I'll have a go.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Not as comfortably as you are, so maybe I need to change my
Right.
seating arrangements.
I don't know if I could do another year though.
Yeah, I've also got my roller skates on, so I don't know where I'd end up. So it could
Ooh.
end up. Yeah, it could end up all over.
I don't suppose you could do me a
What's
favour.
that?
If you could go to the Victoria Centre, the middle escalators. There's a couple of old people down there that could do with a snack because the children are at school today.
Yeah, I can do that. What do they?
If you could roller
What do
skate.
they eat? What do they like eating?
Sofas, Marmite.
Great, cool.
That's how I found out I could do that
Right,
trick, actually.
okay.
It was
It
it was my nan and granddad that I first did it to. Yeah.
This all makes a lot of sense. I'll do that once we've finished and I remember to hang up or don't remember to hang up. I'll head there and I'll
Okay,
I'll
brilliant.
drop
Thanks.
in. Well, I was just going to say, like, you know, and you probably remember this as you've had nothing else to do since our last time. But I've got a question that I need you to answer because I think you're the expert on this sort of thing. But I do have to ask you a couple of admin questions legally.
Yes.
It's a legal thing.
Okay.
Like there'll be all sorts of trouble if we don't. Or awful
Right.
trouble, terrible, the worst trouble. So.
Okay.
The first one of these, and I appreciate you've done this before, and you may well have only been thinking about this since the last time. But this show is suitable for people of all ages, middle ages, bronze ages. I'm trying to think what other ones. The Age of Empires, also Seven,
Oh.
also 146, whatever age you can imagine. Not 100.
Those are all good ages.
They're all good ages. They're all good ages. Not 100. We don't have any 100-year-olds on though because they're not allowed. But apart from that.
They're not allowed, are
No,
they?
not allowed. Apart from that, though, it's suitable for everyone. So I just need to check if there are any rude words you won't be saying during the show to keep it family friendly.
I won't be saying any rude words. Least of all the worst one, bogum.
No,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
God, can you imagine the saying bogum at will on here?
That's a horrible word, bogum.
Bogum, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? What it represents is even worse.
Is it? I mean, the sound of it makes me because it's like bogies, but it's
It's when bogies come out of your bum. It's literally that. And it's
That
horrible,
is
isn't it?
really. I don't think there could be anything worse in the world than a bum sneeze. I think that sounds like the most horrible thing that could happen.
There really isn't. There really isn't anything worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get a tissue right now.
Yes.
Mm.
That's
Ooh.
horrid.
That's
It
bad.
is handy. Is that why you use tissue? Because sometimes if you need to blow your nose, you use tissue. If you need to wipe your bum, you use a tissue. And I suppose that's why they're
Yes,
interchangeable.
same product. Same product. No mystery there.
No, that makes sense. I didn't realize it was called a.
You use it the same way at each end.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a sea cucumber, I suppose. Isn't that?
I can see
Yeah,
cucumber.
can you?
Yeah. Some people can't.
It's weird that some people refuse to believe cucumbers exist.
Yeah, yeah. You go up and poke them in the cheek with it. There's no idea what's going on.
It's very odd.
Can't see
Very
it.
odd that, and they must constantly think, "Wow, there's nothing in this salad. This salad's it's just lettuce, but it's not."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's some sort of crunchy, it's like crunchy water, but air.
Very weird. Yeah.
Can't see cucumber.
Yes. Well, you should consider some.
Is cucumber blindness is it curable? I can't remember if it's curable.
I don't know.
Cucumber blindness.
How would you?
Have they found a cure for it yet?
I don't know. I wonder if that you have to kind of build people up through other salad elements first. Possibly some tomatoes, some radishes.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's a very tricky thing, and then it's probably down to how they're dressing. All those sorts of.
Yeah. Yeah, if they let
Yes.
us.
Whoa. Yes, absolutely. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
But and even worse, if you are unable to see cucumbers, and you've got bogan, you're having a terrible time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Prodded in the face with a cucumber at one end and bogies coming out of your bum at the other end.
Terrible life.
Terrible, terrible
It's
day.
a really terrible day. Yeah, I
Confused.
mean, I think if I had bogies come out of my bum, at least I'd think, well, at least I can have some cucumber. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Ugh.
But even if you can't see it, it's still there, isn't it?
Yes, that's true. Yes, like ghosts. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Just like ghosts.
A lot like ghosts, especially the ghosts of old cucumbers.
That's right. It's definitely everywhere, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising how many there are.
Well,
But then you can't see them.
yeah. A lot of cucumbers get eaten, so I think it's probably not. I think it's probably. It makes sense to me how many ghosts there are of cucumbers.
I think is it more than 50% of cucumbers get eaten.
Is that right?
There's a staggering amount, like 36% or something, go off to war.
Oh, of course. Yes, of course.
Cucumber wars, the salad wars.
Yes, and then that's sort of often that terrible rivalry between the standard cucumbers that we know and love and the pickled gherkins. The pickled gherkins are
Oh my gosh, the
brutal.
gherkins! Yes, they've been fighting for their rights for a long time. The gherkins.
Yes.
They're in a right pickle.
Right pickle. It's 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 a battle of the ages, and I think it's been going for a very long time. They want to be cucumbers too, but the standard cucumbers won't allow it.
And they're quite bitter about it.
They are quite bitter about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for not saying bogum. Then I wouldn't dare say
Bogum. Oh no, I would say the word bogum.
Yes. Well, thank you.
And I'd encourage all the children not to say the word bogum.
Yes, not loudly in school, at least. I think that would be a
no,
good idea.
not to your grandparents.
Yeah.
Bogum, horrible word.
Thank you for not saying it. I won't say it. I won't say bogum. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Listen, Duncan, I've got the second admin question I've got to ask you. This is tricky, and I apologise in advance for how hard this question is, but I hope you'll be all right with it. If you need to pause and think it through, you go for it.
I'll get ready.
You get ready. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, thank you. Right. Would you rather have koala bears constantly clinging onto all your limbs, or that the only clothes you could ever have were big mascot costumes?
Can I not have both?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could have both. Yeah, actually. Yeah. That's...
What? Oh, is there a koala costume?
You can have a koala costume and then koalas clinging to all your limbs, but my worry is how warm you'd be.
And you don't want to over koala.
That's very dangerous.
My uncle over koala.
Did he? And what happened to him?
Never came back from it.
That's awful. Awful. Is that what they...
So all of my limbs.
All you. I mean, you've got several.
I mean, that's a lot of limbs.
Yeah, it's a lot of koalas. Yeah.
Right. So just one on each limb or multiple
It
koala
doesn't state, actually. It just says
limbs?
koala bears constantly cling onto all your limbs. So it could be just one per limb, which is good because some of your limbs are very, very long. You barely notice the koala.
Yeah.
But some of your shorter limbs,
Yeah.
you'd really notice the koala.
But you could also have little mini koalas on all your fingers.
That's true. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah.
You get those hand koalas.
Little tiny hand koalas. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really cute, hand koalas, but they're in short supply.
Yeah, I mean they are very cute. The issue is they'd always be there, and you know you want to eat something. There's baby koalas on your little hand koalas on your hands. You're
The snack koalas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're lovely.
yeah, yeah. Always only taste of eucalyptus though. Only one flavour.
They
Yeah,
do. Yeah, and sometimes they explode.
that's awkward. That's awkward.
It's really awkward, especially if you're using one like to point or something.
Yes, and then it explodes. Yeah.
Excuse me, where did you get your koalas? Oh, I got them over there.
Well, it's particularly bad if you've been using a cucumber to point, and then the person can't see the cucumber, so you choose to use your snack koala, but then your snack koala.
This is why they invented the hand koala.
Yes, yes, it is. That was the main reason. Sometimes,
But of course, an arm koala you need one or maybe two, but hand koalas you need one for every finger. So I need 16 of them. So it just puts them in short supply.
Well, only
because they have to make so many more of them.
Only in short supply for you. I don't. This is only occurring to you. So luckily, no one else is in need of them.
Oh, of course. I forget I'm the only one who needs hand koalas.
Yes. So you're all right. As long as there is a supply for you, I don't think you. Yeah.
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 Oh well, then. Oh, I still don't know though. I mean, I do like to dress up as a mascot.
There's so many good mascots.
It's nice to be someone's mascot.
Yeah, it's lovely, right? And sometimes you
Yeah,
be
it's
like a big dinosaur. Sometimes you can be a big, I don't know, bee, or like there's one in Leicester that's a foot.
So when they get dressed up as this dinosaur or this bee, and they prance around in the stadiums, stadio,
yeah,
in the stabam-de-boos, they get paid for that as well.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
They get paid to do that.
Yeah.
So you get to dress up and leap around making people laugh and get paid for it.
Yeah. And I mean, if you were dressed constantly as a mascot, I think you could just run up to people and become their mascot, whether they like it or not, and then they'd have to pay you.
Can people have personal mascots? Can you be a personal mascot to people just walking down the street, going to work with them?
I don't see why not. You just have to do a little dance and cheer them on a bit, I think. But
I think most people in the workplace would like that.
Well, until you ask for them to pay you, yes.
Yes, yeah, the payment's probably not going to be as good, but the satisfaction, the job satisfaction. Whereas to have hand koalas, you need to pay for those.
That's true. That is true.
So I think I'd like to be someone's personal mascot. Can I be your personal mascot?
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's probably quite hard work because I've still got the roller skates on, and you can't get off a sofa. So
I can put mine on.
I don't know how you.
Well, if I can get off this sofa today when you hang up.
Yes.
If I hang up, I will see if the legs still work.
Okay, good idea. Yep.
And if they do, I will go and dust off my old roller skates. Great. And I think I might follow you around.
What mascot costume do you think my mascot should have? What would you go for?
Dressed as I don't know. If I was your personal mascot, what would it be? Cucumber?
Well, yeah, but then people wouldn't see you.
Some people wouldn't see me. But then that would be good because you'd know I was there and you'd get away with it at work.
That's true. That is true, actually.
And you'd get no problems at work because you'd just look over and I'd be there roller skating around doing my dances.
Do you know, it's rare that these necessary legal would you rather questions that I have to ask for the show. It's rare that they benefit me as well. But I like this has ended up being a really fantastic result, actually.
Yeah. For everyone.
Yeah. Well, except the people who can't see you, who you'll endlessly make life worse for. But apart from them,
Yes.
it's really great.
And then the ones who aren't enjoying
Yeah,
it.
but but they're not me. Why should I care? So
No.
yeah,
No, absolutely.
yeah.
So if we only include the two of us, it's worked very well for
It's
everyone.
very good. It's very good. I'm really pleased with it. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for answering those questions. Well, listen, Duncan.
Brilliant,
Obviously,
welcome.
we've got that's important. That's the most important business. But before that, I've had this question sent in, Duncan, and this has been sent in from the person who says their name. They just say from. I'm the one eating all your socks. Is that helpful?
Ah, what?
Yeah.
Do you have an address for this person? This beast?
I don't. I don't. They've only signed it. They haven't given any details of where they are in the world or.
Well, at least it puts my mind at rest. I can stop wondering
Yes.
what on earth has been going on.
It's been baffling me for ages. I just thought maybe my socks were vanishing. I was worrying I had sock blindness, like cucumber blindness, and I couldn't see them anymore. It turns out this person has been eating all of them.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I've just realised all of my Bogum socks have gone
no,
though.
that's disgusting. Yeah, well.
Oh
They've
no!
eaten those, so
Oh well.
that's
Yeah,
on them.
we all get what we deserve.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That's
on
on them. They've done that.
Enjoy the Bogum
Yeah.
socks.
Well, that's you got to have Bogum socks in case you run out of toilet paper. Everyone knows that.
Exactly.
Everyone knows that.
It's what I do with my nose. So
Yep.
fair's fair.
Fair's fair. Except for hopefully after this you'll stop eating all our socks. But it's still fair, even though they eat all our socks, and I feel sad about that. They have asked this question, and this question is interesting. I'll read it all out to you. But they say day one of asking for the answer on ham is called ham. Is it because of the flour ham or just the human ham? Now, before we get into this, they say this is day one. I haven't had a day two yet. I was assuming they were going to ask this question every day until it was answered, but this is just the first time they will ask it. It may come back. But this is the question, Duncan, is ham is called ham. Is it because of the flour ham or just the human ham?
I love I've been to Norfolk this week, and although it's very flat, where we live in Nottingham is very hilly and very lovely, countryside's beautiful, but the Norfolk is so flat, but beautiful at this time of year because of all of the ham flowers.
Yes,
It's stunning. If you can get over there at this time of year, the ham flowers of Norfolk are just. They're beautiful, breathtaking.
Yes.
Especially if you're asthmatic or allergic. So, which I am, and it took my breath away.
Yes.
I'm allergic to the ham flower, and it just took my breath away.
Wow.
But actually, I know this because it doesn't come from the ham flower. The ham flowers are named after the ham that they resemble.
Right.
So the name ham came first, and it was actually it's a Spanish language confusion because it was jam.
Oh.
But the J in Spanish is the letter jota, which is pronounced ch. So ham. And someone asked for ham.
Wow.
And they said, what's ham? And they were like that. And at the time, someone had ham that they used to call something else. I can't remember what it was called before. But it was the confusion between jam and ham. And it stuck because jam does stick.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
And so does ham. You throw ham at a window and it sticks.
Especially if it's got jam on it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So they're both very sticky, hence the confusion. Jam and ham. Ham. Can you pass me the ham?
That's amazing. I mean, what a fascinating history. And I suppose that is tricky, isn't it? Because if you ask for the ham and no one knows what the ham is, you have to invent the ham. Otherwise, you've let a customer down.
And that's what happened. So they invented ham out of confusion. Yeah. And then the flour, of course, looked like ham because it does, doesn't it? The ham flour is beautiful. It looks just like a big ham.
Old ham, yeah.
On a stalk.
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah.
And it even smells like it. Beautiful ham flowers. Yeah. No, put some cranberry on that, or a bit of jam.
Jam, yeah. My favourite is when it's growing near the bread flour, the slice of bread flour, and then the mustard flour, and the cheese
they're
flour.
the best things
Yeah.
since I don't know what.
Yeah, it's a nice combo. It's a really nice combo.
Yeah.
I was curious, and I mean that's a really concise explanation. I think and I think I'm the one eating all your socks will be very happy with that. But I did also, and I know there's an actor called John Hamm, and part of me wondered, is it is that why it's called Ham?
I think he was originally called John Jam.
Oh, but then
He went to Spain.
Okay.
They actually call him Con Ham now.
Is that right? And is it? And am I right in thinking the famous Shakespearean play was actually Jamlet? Was it Jamlet?
Yes, right. Jamlet. It was. Yes, it was. It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of it because there was the whole bit in that was 2Bs or not 2Bs, and it was all about 2Bs. But then they had to change it to Hamlet, and they had to change all different bits about it, didn't they?
Jamlet. Yeah. By William Shakespeare.
Yeah, that's right. Shakespeare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The greatest writer of jam-based plays. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Romeo and Jamulet. That was a good one. I enjoyed that. That was very good.
Romeo. Romeo and Juliet.
Juliet, yeah, that was it. Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is I knew you were an expert in these matters, Duncan. That's why I came to you this question. But this has been a very educational answer. I hope the one who's eating all our socks is learning a lot from this.
Yes, and certainly learning not to take Bogan socks.
Yes, well, that's probably the most important bit of advice. Definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming. Well, you didn't have a choice. You've been there since I last spoke to you. But thank you for.
No, I've literally been stuck in. But thank you for releasing.
Thank you for being stuck exactly there.
I'll go and get my roller skates on if the legs still work. Otherwise, I could claw my way over to the shed and maybe put them on my hands.
That's a nice idea. Yeah, that's a lovely idea, actually.
Do you know what? I could roller skate on my hands. A cucumber's got to be upright. I can stick my legs up in the air so long as they still do that.
That's true.
I'll be along to be your mascot.
That sounds fantastic. I mean, that sounds great. And I mean, we're trying to think where would be a good place to walk around with a mascot for a first day.
Yes, I mean, I've assumed that you work, but I don't know that you do.
I don't really.
Do you work?
I do works, so no, not really. I mean,
right. Well, maybe it will. With you need a mascot.
That's right. I think we should probably wander along the side of a motorway. I think that'd probably be quite a good place to start.
Good place to start.
Or the wing of a plane. We could do a wing of a plane. Actually, that would be
do a bit of plane winging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I look forward to it, and I'll just all I have to do is make sure I actually hang up. So, hopefully see you very soon. Once I've actually hung up.
Okay. Well, I'll say the same. Well, I won't have to. I've just said I'll say the same, so I didn't actually have to say any of those words.
That's very good.
I've literally, but I did say the same. I did say those words.
Same, yes.
So I did say the same.
Yes.
So I'll say the same.
Thank you for saying the same, and hopefully, I'll see you in a matter of minutes, probably even seconds, as my cucumber mascot.
Shouldn't take me long at all. I'm already behind you. So I'll see you momentarily.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you in seconds. Yeah. All right.
Yes, 15 seconds. Thanks very much. Cheerio, all. Cheerio. Don't say Bogan.
Thanks so much to Duncan Oakley for, sitting there since the last time he was on Radio Nonsense, which was ages ago. And also for answering the question from the one eating all of our socks. You who be eating the socks, I do hope you liked your answer, and please leave my socks alone. But if not, please send any complaints you have on some ham, and I won't even look at it because I'm vegetarian. Duncan Oakley has an excellent YouTube channel on YouTube Kids, featuring him being a silly, silly man with many, many songs and poems that will make you snort laugh until you get bogums. So do check that out. It's Duncan Schmunken. That's his channel, and I've popped a link to it in the podcast blurb too. There is a brilliant song about his pet fly Clive on there. I love it. Don't forget that if you have a question that you need to have answered, or you want to send in anything else at all, then please get your nearest globular cheeseheads, grown-ups, to help you email me at podcast@comedyclub4kids.co.uk. Or you can get in touch via Spotify comments or by writing a review on Apple Podcasts too. And don't forget to check out comedyclubforkids.co.uk for all of our live shows. And Duncan Oakley will actually be at our shows in Leamington Spa on October the 4th at the Royal Spa Centre, and at our show at the Atkinson in Southport on October the 11th. Hello?
This isn't what GNU listeners want either.
Well, what do they want? I can't seem to get anything right for all these new listeners.
No, not new, but GNU. You know, the members of the antelope family found in eastern and southern Africa. You might call them wildebeest, but what I'm saying is you have a lot of GNU listeners, so do something for them. Bye.
Oh, I see. GNU listeners. Right, in which case... That was just for GNU. Bye.
You have been listening to Comedy Club for Kids presents. Radio nonsense, radio nonsense, radio nonsense, radio nonsense, radio nonsense. It's the end.